Well, I got to say something about the Biden elderly bullshit that's floating around. I've been watching this now for what 2 weeks since the debate. That's all these people want to talk about on the major news networks. When are people going to understand? You know, there are some good people in these networks that work for them because everybody needs a job, everybody needs to work, right? But the executives, the president of CBS contributed to the Trump campaign. The president of NBC personally gave to the Trump campaign. The president of MSNBC, the head of that division of NBC, gave to the Trump campaign. The president of ABC gave to the Trump campaign. These people are not, you know, that's why it's all inundated. That's why they're not talking about all the shitty things that Trump said. They're just talking about Joe, slipping on a couple of things. But if you listen to the content, of what was said, Joe actually said some things that were true and honest, good answers. Trump lied every single time. And everybody's just going nuts. That old man Joe. That old man Joe. Anyway, I'm old enough to remember Johnson bowing out. And the Democratic convention went nuts. There was a MacArthur involved. Anyway, we ended up with Hubert Humphrey. Oh my God. And then he went up against Reagan. Johnson was far better of a candidate. And now I got to sit there and listen to some Yahoo that I used to admire. Here's an example of Chink Uger. Now I'm not paying any money to them ever again. I'm not ever listening to that crap. Although Anna Kasparian, I apologize. I think that you're wonderful, and even when you're pissed, I like you. And I like a lot of the other people on their news. I like the black guy that shows the police brutality, and there's lots of things about the Young Turks show that I like. Not going to give him any more money though, because of Chink Ugert. He can kiss my ass. He's on the old man, well, blah blah blah. Now's the time for us to show unity, as Democrats. I know that we're a very diverse group. There's there's Democrats that are Christians, there's Democrats that are atheists, there's Democrats that are just about everything. But we need to show unity. We need to get behind our candidate. I don't care if Joe's how old he is. Look what he's done in the last 3.5 years. I mean, there's people here in Florida. We're getting all this money from Biden, and we have these Republicans who voted against it. The whatever that bill was, like the Affordable Care Act. And it's not that, but you know what I mean. Taking credit for it. Here in my city, Tallahassee, they took the money, and this is a supposed Democratic mayor and city council, and they gave it to FSU, of course. screw the poor neighborhoods where they need streets being fixed and, you know, trees cut away from power lines and things like that. Screw that. Let's give it to the most lucrative thing in the city. And not only that, make sure that all the booths for the very wealthy people who pay for box seats are all fixed up and reconditioned. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sure every small town, there's nothing but filled with corrupt individuals, police departments that are just so corrupt, and chamber of commerce people that are so corrupt, and city administrators. I'll give money to their buddies. Oh. Anyway. Just trying to think of and then you have all these like Bernie bro people, Remember what happened last time, Bernie bros? You lost our election for us, in all these swing states. Thank you very much. We had 4 years of the most corrupt asshole in the world that we all had to endure because of the Bernie bros. They were main contributing factors for sure. The Bernie bros can kiss my ass. The Chinky Uyghurs can kiss my ass. And all these few Democrats that are running around going, oh, we have to change. Oh, they're all just scared of their own shadow. Ballless creatures. Cojones-less creatures. Anyway, I'm really, 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 really getting sick and tired of it. I had an old friend of mine from California call me up. Just like, I think it was 2 days ago. Might even been yesterday. Going, well, man, looks like we're going to have another 4 years of Trump the way things are going. I'm going, what are you talking about? This is a Bay Area, San Francisco guy who actually happens to be married to a black woman for 45 years. And I go, have you talked to your wife about all this? Well, no. Yeah, man. I'm going, well, just shut up. And I got pissed off at him, and I said, there's way more of us than there are of them. Stop listening to the squeakiest wheel and the loudest asshole in the classroom. Because that's all you're doing. If the American people get off their ass and get up and vote, there's no way Donald Trump's going to win. And that doesn't solve our problems. This fight, this between the wealthy, people call it the left and the right, but it's just because the wealthy of this country and the world control the right wing, and they are the loudest, and they're the ones that get obscenely put into power through, the grift of money and the cozying up of the wealthy to the like oligarchs of Eastern Europe, and the Russian empire that's trying to emerge. Well, I never thought in my life I would see people being about pro-Russia. I'm all for being, all good with the people of Russia, the actual human beings that have to get up and go to work and stuff. But anybody who's pro-Putin at this point in time is just pro-murderous dictator Little Caesar wannabe, pain in the butt. That's all he is. Well, all I know is that Joe Biden's probably going to go down in history as one of the better presidents that there has ever been and gotten more done. And all the things that he's put into fruition that are going to start coming to pass, you know. And here you moronic, disloyal, I might add to that, disloyal Democrats running your damn mouths like this close to the election. It's almost like you're working for the Republican Party. It's almost like would the Russians come and paid you off. Yeah. Well, fuck all you people. That's all I got to say. I don't give a shit what flavor you are. Anybody who's running their mouth, about this shit, thinking that they know what they're talking about, is full of shit. And I'm sorry that I'm cussing so much, but I am pissed. Not that that is anything either. What am I going to do? 75-year-old man? Run out there with my BB gun and do some damage? I don't think so. But I'm goddamn sure going to vote for Joe Biden. I know that. And I'm going to tell everybody that I can to vote for Joe Biden. I don't have my sign up yet, but it'll be going up in my yard pretty soon. I'm not big on signs. But the only thing that's fun about it is we have some teenagers, that are Trumpers that run around the neighborhood and steal all our signs. So that's kind of fun because it's, hey, got our sign, and then we'll go get another one. Pretty soon somebody's got a garage full of Biden signs. So that's kind of funny. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. I did not mean to make another political video this soon. I've been working on I've been changing video card in one of my computers, and I was working on making a video about that to be lighthearted. But after my friend called me, and after I saw the stinky, chinky Uyghur show, and I have listened to all these other morons going on and on and on, I just couldn't take it anymore. So just stop the bullshit. If you're a Democrat, we get behind our candidate. That's what we do. Don't be, don't be the Democrats of the past and just dumbass ourselves out of an election. Here's Shinky Uyghur talking about, Democrats are always losing. Shit, all we've been doing is winning elections since Biden took office. Almost every single one of the, elections that have been, I can't think of the words. And then, Democrats never won elections, which is bull. Look, he tried to run for state rep or something in California, and he lost his ass because he's a big old big mouth asshole. Nobody likes you, Chink Uyghur. You're an asshole. I don't care if you are a Democrat, and I'm partial to Democrats. All right. Adios. That's enough from me. I changed my button, so had to look. Okay, and I got my survived the Nini NATO is what they're calling it. Just dumb, but I'm helping my community that got ravaged by major tornadoes about a month and a half ago. So, adios, buenos dias.